Hello and welcome back to the student series. Today it's episode 16 and I'm mitering the plinth. I've got all 4 pieces pretty much all ready to size, probably closer than I really should be. And I'm just going to jump right in, cutting those 45 degrees, and then I'll be, I don't know, planing the rest of it up. Let's get to it. Gonna be a nightmare. Okay, so far so good. I've got the miters on one end sorted out. I was slightly worried that I wasn't gonna have enough material, considering that I'd already started with everything pre-cut from the last episode. But it's looking good, I'm hopeful, and it's going well so far, so I'm pretty sure something horrific's gonna happen next. But as far as I'm aware, all I have to do is get this on the side of the box, get a knife mark on the edge, and then work up to that mark, and then it should sort of all work. Fingers crossed. Question, Matt. Yes. So I've got to the point where I'm cutting the other side of the miter. Yeah. In the video, you flipped the whole thing round so that you could see the mark.
Aww.
So I'm conflicted because normally, being me, I would be lazy and say I prefer to keep it there. Mm-hmm. Because it means not moving it.
Yeah.
I realise moving it also means potentially you see the mark easier, but I feel like I can see it enough. But then I also worry that if I do flip it round, then it could be that the angle ends up being not as perfect as just keeping it exactly where it is.
What's to say that that's not perfect?
True, but would it not be better if they were both equal then?
Nope.
Ah.
Because you might end up with 2 that maybe, let's say you accidentally set that one to 30 degrees.
Yeah.
And then you accidentally set the other one to 60 degrees. At least they cancel themselves out.
Sure.
If you set that one to 30 degrees and then you did the mating side at 30 degrees.
Big issues.
Big issue, yeah.
Okay. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Just undo it and turn it around.
And you should be able to get it accurate with that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Just it scares me after all this to end up ruining these things just because I've ended up clamping something badly.
Well,
because that went quite well.
Don't forget, you can test them now. You can put them upside down on the box.
Yeah. No, they work with the other.
Oh right.
Yeah. So that's why I was thinking, well, would it be better to just?
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
Keep it where it is because it's so goddamn perfect.
Well, if you want to, yeah, by all means, go ahead. It just makes it a bit easier if you want to flip it around, but it is just a case of taking off one shaving, checking it a lot of the time. So
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe just go for that.
Yeah, I know it's sort of, to be honest, it's a tiny little detail, but some of it was the fact of I didn't want to twist it around just because that's me naturally not wanting to do more work.
Yeah.
But some of it was thinking, well, if that's perfect, surely it would be better that the other side is the same way.
Yeah. Obviously, with that line, I guess that line you've got there is rough.
Oh yeah. Yeah, way rough. I'm probably 5 mil out.
Oh, okay. Well, blimey, yeah, you are, aren't you?
Yeah, so maybe I should cut a bit more.
Yeah, that's... yeah. I mean, 5 mil was an under-exaggeration.
It kind of was.
Understatement.
Like, it's under-exaggeration. Over-exaggeration?
In exaggeration. Wait, in duration. Exaggeration. In a duration.
Integration. So I cut off a bit more than that.
Yes.
Like honestly, it scares me though, because it looks like I've got nothing to play with, but then I forget that it cuts in underneath the box.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that'd be worth keeping in the edit or not, but it is actually quite a yeah.
What about the fact that it goes underneath the box?
Yeah, because it's a bit weird, isn't it? It goes out beyond it and then under it as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, oh, that's good that I kept that in there.
I've broken my brain. I'm gonna... Wait, what? That goes like that. Wait. Don't I have to spin this around anyway? It doesn't work back to front.
Huh?
It doesn't work just keeping it where it is. The angle doesn't work, it's completely opposite.
Flip it upside down.
What, and have it...
That's what I mean, it's blind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I was like, I can see it, and at no point did I think that that angle was wrong. At no point.
So, are you going to flip it? I will leave you to think about it.
Man, I'm gonna be an idiot again. Sorry.
What's that?
Well, can you... I don't even want to put this in the video because this is really stupid. So, opposite side. Mm-hmm. Using the old lefty.
Yes.
So, this side compared to this, perfect, 90 degrees, yes? Mm-hmm. Agreed. So then that's fine, yeah? By the time it gets there, oh, it's because I've been leaning against the top, haven't I? So I've been doing that. But then there's still a lip here. I hate this because I work it out while you're here. So there's still a lip here, so I've ended up with an angle.
Have you checked the join with a ruler? Check if it's flat.
Oh, it's definitely not. Well, yeah.
Little bump down there.
Very obvious bump.
Yeah.
So, in reality, it can stay where it is. I just got to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Because there's still I can still feel that, and that's the main reference point, right?
Yeah. Is it hitting that area then, is it? If you played it.
Oh, I see. No.
No? Okay. Let's see if we can bring it out a little bit more.
What, the blade?
Yeah. Yeah. Just about doing it, isn't it?
A little bit more. Squidge.
Thing is, it's got a curve.
Yeah.
So what you could do is actually skew the blade slightly so it cuts heavier on the bottom side by lifting this up towards you.
Yeah.
It should take.
Oh, damn.
Should take a bit more now. You'll have to recenter the blade in there after you
Yes.
But yeah, that'll certainly help.
Okay.
Get this out of my hand. That really hurts.
Thank you, Matt. I worry how I did the other one now, but they seem to line up, so I don't really know what I did. That is easy, isn't it? Why was I putting so much force into it when it was actually angled? Right, so it's a new day. Last time you saw this box, or last time I saw this box, I was clamping and gluing the plinth long edges to it. And to be honest, it looks like it's done quite a good job. Other than the fact that I can see how not square I got some of these parts. We shall see how it's gonna end up. Anyways, yesterday we actually did a live stream. So we always do a live stream on Thursdays at 10 PM, or at least we try to. And during that, I cut one of the sides to size, and it's doing quite well. I've now got to try and do the other one and then glue it together, and I think this part will be done. So let's get to it. So that seems to have gone quite well. I've got the short edges now glued on, and the only thing left to do is to remove the squeeze out caused by the glue. I'll be using a chisel to do that because Matt's ran out of rags. Otherwise I would have done it while it was gluing.
Rob has completed mitering the plinth. To be honest, I haven't actually looked at it yet. Let's have a quick look, shall we?
No, I'm slightly worried.
Okay. Is it good? Ones at the front are good?
Yeah, yeah.
Ones at the back, little gap there. Little gap. You might be able to thumb some glue in there though.
To think about that. To be honest, I did try that a bit, but I will do that more when it comes to actually planing stuff then.
Yeah. Like that's, yeah. It's not too bad though, is it? I mean, like you say, at least it's an even gap.
Yes.
That does help a little bit.
Yeah. So I've got a little bit of an even gap on the corners of the back. If you actually notice, if you flip it over, they are fairly squished into the base.
They are, aren't they? Yeah.
So maybe I had it slightly skewed.
Yeah, possibly on the plane, maybe. That could
which is a bit...
Yeah, it could also be the camber on the blade, possibly.
Oh, that... Yeah.
That might be it. So using a square-edged blade on this shooting plane, it might have helped. So we're having a dedicated shooting plane's ideal, eh? Right. But, like, that's good. That's good. It's,
other than that, it's alright.
That's good.
Like, the only other thing that I'm thinking is, like, this front edge, again, the front edge is good because, like, it's properly sealed along there.
Yeah.
This back edge, you can see that there's this line.
Little gap, yeah.
But then again, still even. But I think that comes from not being square to begin with.
Yeah, with the rebate.
Yeah, that was very clear. As soon as I actually went to think about gluing it onto here, I could just see that there's this gap.
Yeah.
And in an ideal world, I would have been really motivated and determined and fixed that before I did anything. But this is not the real world.
No, and you were certainly not back at that point.
No.
You were certainly not. But no, this is good. It's good.
Yeah, it's come along. It's come along. I'm happy with it thus far. And actually... Okay,
Ooh.
no. Yeah, actually it's awful.
You reckon? Yeah, might be that part of the bench. No, it's not that part of the bench.
No.
It is. Yes, you need.
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to need to flatten that. You're going to need to flatten that.
Yeah,
good.
bit of planing.
Any pointers you would give to anyone?
Any pointers? When it comes to gluing everything, make sure that not only are you going side to side, but you're also clamping as much as you can here. If as many clamps as possible, really, everywhere. Oh, big one. When you're doing it lengthways clamping, don't clamp too hard. I managed to make the base bow out by about that much.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did that. Yeah.
That was pure panic. I can't believe it didn't break. And then when you clamp the short sides onto the long sides, well, I had a little bit of time between the two of them, but ideally, I guess it's still sort of wet on the long sides as it's gluing. But you could clamp stronger on the corners.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically what I'm getting at is I did a clamp that way, but I didn't do that until the last minute, and I really should have done.
Yeah, so put more pressure on the miters in order to close up those gaps.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's because I thought, well, it's glued, so why should I put clamps there? It's obviously worth still putting some there anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, other than that, not many other pointers I would give. Just learn from Rob's mistakes here with regards to those small gaps, and just make sure that that rebate is spot on before you start cutting any of these.
Yeah.
Like, it's minimal, to be fair. It's really not bad. And to be honest, by the time you sand it and everything, it might hide it somewhat or something like that. Possibly. You never know.
No, it's like, I believe I did the best that I could.
Yeah.
At the time. Like, I wouldn't have realised the issues early enough on. I don't know. In hindsight, I would do it differently. That's what I'm getting at.
There you go. Although, I must admit, I am very much liking the colour of it.
It's working out, isn't it?
Yeah, I do really like that. Once you add the chamfer to it, that's going to look very nice.
Yeah. So
just needs a bit of weight taken off it, doesn't it? And then you're sorted.
I can't wait to get a finish on it.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
That's going to look spectacular. Woo! Lovely job. All right then, guys. So I hope you found this video useful. If you haven't already, then please press the like button, and obviously you can move on to the next video now, which you can do so by clicking the link below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe by pressing the big round subscribe button to the left-hand side of the video. We'll see you in the next one.
See you then.
Is that a threaded rod? You had that ready, didn't you?
I did.